city, you know, if you stay here, then you can know how it used to be.
Okay.
When you see all these empty lots and stuff like that, that's all the people that either got the money off the lots and don't give a damn, and the city gonna end up taking them. And yeah, that's why the city ain't really bounced back. But wait till you get close to Mardi Gras season.
Yeah.
It'll look like a brand new city. They do that all the time.
So when is Mardi Gras season?
February, I believe it's the second week in February this year, and I'll be Mardi Gras for March the 3rd.
Okay. I might have to try to come back down for that.
Yeah, see, if you come there Saturday before Mardi Gras, we go to the parade called Endymion. That's the biggest parade, and this is our spot right here on Canal and Broad.
Okay.
And we hang out from 8 that morning to 10 that night.
Whoa.
And then Mardi Gras Day, you know, it start right there by my house. So, you know, if y'all want to see some fine women, all the black bands start right there. So that means all the fine majorettes and stuff right there.
Right there.
Right there. No.
One of the things I'm kind of tripping off of is this traffic, like the streets, how they design the streets with these cut-throughs and one-ways and all that. How long, I mean, you born and raised here, so you was able to navigate it from a person like me. I'm kind of like in the morning terrified of leaving this, but like, I know I'm going to
Well, you know, if you follow the city, it will bring you all the way around.
Okay, so it's a big circle.
Yeah, basically a big circle, but if you know how to cut through them, you could get around stuff.
Okay.
Like this is Broad Street, this is 90.
Okay.
This is 90. This
you
is
know how that was a road, but now it's closed, so.
Well, see, they closed that. This belonged to Sewage and Water Board. This used to be like, I believe this St. Peter Street. And used to come right there and stop, but this was for the Sewage and Water Board.
Okay.
Yeah, they done put up all this stuff here. You got to stop for these people that be in the crosswalk. You know. And they better be lucky I don't be full of my medicine.
We see plenty of them. They ride police trucks out here. That's all they do all day. Don't let mama get your ass on out the way. Are the police tough out here?
If they stop you, they gonna try to handle you.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the, you know, that's one of the things they do. But if you wanted some of the person, you know, that, you know, like give them a little bit of respect, they kind of be all right. But I ain't got to that point yet.
So let me tell everybody who you is. Man, this is my man. I'm gonna call him Buckwheat. He's the FHO patch holder. He's a black activist. He's for us black people, for black rights, black equality, the whole 9 yards. Associated with the Black Panther Party. We're out here in New Orleans. We're on his turf, man. He's just showing me around and showing me some different things. And one of the things that we talked about earlier was how they haven't put the city back together all the way yet. And those are one of the things that upset you as being born and raised in New Orleans?
Born and raised in New Orleans.
So that's what we're talking about.
Man, you know, it's like with the Panther thing. When the Panthers was down here back in the 60s, when they came into the neighborhood, as all the little children, mothers and daddies or families that had, you know, parents that worked after school. Yeah. They would get the children and feed them and help you with your homework. You know, bring you outside there. You know, they had big old, you know, park. You go out there and play. So we as youngsters, everybody wanted to wear the Tams and the boots and all this, but when the other people other than us, the Europeans, got off into it, you know, they gave the Black Panthers a bad name. Okay. So that caused a lot of dissension, but you still got people out here that believe in that, you know, we got to do for ourselves. And a lot of what's going on down here, you got a lot of self-hate. Okay. And the reason the city ain't back up, because if a person owned the house and you got the government giving you $160 and they might give you another $2, so you got $300,000, $400,000 out. They wasn't worrying about fixing nothing up. They gone. They gone. They took their money. A lot of them done moved to Texas. You know, most of them that migrated other places, to Atlanta, Texas, or whatever. Okay. They decided, well, hey, man, I'm going to stay there. So that's what they took their money and... This is where we're going, Broad Blue Seafood? Yeah, Broad Blue Seafood. Is this one of the original places here? Yeah, this is one of the original places, and you could get a lot of stuff done right here by Broad Blue Seafood, because you know, it's one of them spots where you on that business thing, because you ain't but about 4-5 blocks from what they call the fairgrounds. Okay. That's where they host the Jazz Fest and, you know, things like that at. I like how you just parked in this little bitty ass Volkswagen spot, nigga, with this motherfucker.
You a bad
see, I
motherfucker?
done drove 18 wheelers too. You know what I'm saying? I can park a wheel in a fishbowl, baby.
Say, man, we're gonna continue this, man. We be back, man. Okay.
On the racetrack, we gonna pass that way when we leave.
Okay.
This used to be there used to be a black-owned business. After the hurricane, they ain't never come back.
Talking about the One Love spot?
Oh yeah, the One Love Potters that
Yeah.
vibration.
Culture shop?
Yeah. Most of these businesses down here from the 60s until the mid-70s was black owned.
Okay.
And they started selling out. You
Okay.
know, especially over on this side. And now you see what the city turned into. You got the
Okay.
because the average black person or black brother, little young brother ain't gonna want to work for no $10, $11 an hour.
Okay.
So these guys doing it.
Yeah.
But the jobs that were allocated, like when they rebuilt all these projects,
Yeah.
it was designed to put the youngsters to work.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, they subcontract all the work out to white people in Mexico. You know, so if you pass by a construction site, all you gotta do is ride around the city. They got a lot of construction going on.
Yeah.
And I give you $100 if you can count over 5 black people.
Damn.
And that's what's happening with the city.
So is it the wages? You're saying that the wages are too low, or the?
Well, you know, like they'll start you off with low wages. You know, like they'll start you off on one of them construction jobs. You ain't doing nothing but sweeping and stuff. They might start you off 12 or 13 hours. You know, a lot of hours.
That's
brother.
decent though.
To me and you, that is.
Yeah, that's living.
But
I
these
mean,
new dudes, they getting entrapped by the fantasy of the entertainment world.
okay.
And then the other ones, they're so deep off into drugs. You know, and then now the new drug now is pills.
Okay.
You know, so if you get you a prescription or a good back accident or something, you're gonna get you some Percocet.
Okay.
So you get you a prescription of 30, 40 Percocet, you know, you're looking at $600, $700, $800.
Yeah.
$600, $800.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you figure the hell will work.
Yeah. But as far as, you coming to visit New Orleans,
Yeah.
it's a fun place to visit.
Okay.
But that's just like any city.
Yeah.
Just don't get caught up in the wrong areas. Yeah, all right. That's with any city.
So what areas are we in now?
This is called right here. This is called the Sixth Ward.
Sixth Ward?
Sixth Ward.
Okay.
And now when you get another couple of blocks up, it turns to the Seventh Ward.
Okay.
All right. So right now we on North Broad and Bayou Road.
North Broad and Bayou Road. And at one time, this was all black. This was
All
happening black. Pop.
Yeah. Especially on this side.
Yeah.
Now when you get on that side, oh yeah. You know back. You know when I come up, yeah. You know, you had to tip lightly. So, you know.
So how did the sides separate it?
Well, you had more blacks on this side.
Okay.
See, this is the 6th and 7th ward.
Yeah.
They like the Poisson Blancs, the light skinned motherfuckers
Oh.
over there. You know? Dark like me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Oh,
But see, now, look, we had all the girls, cause all the red girl wanted the black dude,
Oh,
and all the
man.
black girl wanted the red.
Yeah.
So it was like what? But I'm talking about on that side.
Yeah. On that
You know,
side
you
of
had the
it.
Europeans.
Okay.
So if you got caught over there at the wrong time of night, oh yeah.
Yeah.
If
So
you
let me
wasn't-
ask you this. So in your lifetime, have you experienced racism on that level?
Oh yes indeed.
Yeah.
Yes indeed. I'm talking about at a young level,
Yeah.
even as an adult level, because that's what it is. But see, I approach racism how racism come to me,
Yeah.
head on.
Yeah.
You know, because the first person, you got a problem with me, I don't have a problem with myself.
Period.
And I don't look at myself like you do. But let me tell you about yourself, and most of the time that conversation end up, they won't fight.
Yeah.
But I also let them know at the end of the conversation,
Yeah.
I'm a black man.
Yeah.
You a white boy. Try it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, we know what scuffling is.
Okay.
See, you ain't never seen my picture on no Sports Illustrated with no boxing gloves on.
No.
So if we start off in a fight, and all of a sudden a check conk you in your head, that's all a part of the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then now I done got old now, you know, my win show. So I tell anybody I mess with, I got 5 minutes worth to win.
That's your ass.
I'm a scuffle for 3.
Yeah.
And I'm going to call the police and run for the other 2. You know, that's why I don't park no more than 2 minutes away from my vehicle. You know?
Hey, man, we had Broadway Seafood, man. Broadview Seafood, man, with my partner, man, right here, man. Getting it in, man.
Say, man, but y'all got to love that bike stuff. And what I appreciate about Cell and the FHO family and all the people I've seen on YouTube we mess with, Big Punch and them, Gold and them, especially what it is, Exclusive Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, now, I love all that.
Yeah.
And this is what down here need. lot of these dudes ride cross rockets. Come on, I'm almost 60.
Yeah.
I look like bent over like that. You know what I mean?
Booty in there, man.
Yeah, see, I come out the drag racing world.
Okay.
So, you know, I raced cars for years. And then it get to a point where it's not worth it no more. Because like I told you, I snuck around Louisiana. I done raced that car in Atlanta, everywhere.
Yeah.
But once you get to be known, you can't make no more money.
Once you get too fast.
Once
you get to the top of the hill, it's over.
I was already fast.
Yeah.
I was playing the break thing then.
Yeah.
You know, when I played when somebody had their bumper get to my dope, that's where I keep them at.
Yeah.
You know, now, you know, sometimes, you know, I done got my ass handed to me before.
Yeah.
You know, but like, that's because I picked on a puppy and that was a full-grown dog. You know? I had to learn my lesson in track, so I admire dudes like smiling on them, burling on them with the racing part. Me, I won't race for miles.
Yeah.
You know, I'm an old man. I need y'all youngsters to come out there.
Let's race me some yonder something. Yeah.
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 Oh, okay, I thought y'all lived close.
Get from Ron. Because he don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing. Say, man, I'm sitting there with my partner, man. We out here in the NOLA, man. I'm just got this shrimp pork. I just want to show y'all the beginning. Because you ain't going to see the end. You don't know what? Say, man, we out here, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. I'm recording some good footage, man. So stay tuned. We finna head over to the Harley Davidson dealership now, ride through the neighborhood. So y'all work with us, man. Peace while I work with the sandwich.
Chests, snap-on shit, toolbox. This is Clark School, yeah.
Clark School?
Yeah, there was a popular school.
Okay.
You still in the sixth wall.
Still in the sixth.
Still in the sixth wall. Now, when we keep straight.
So was the flood down here too?
See, this is a bowl. All this flooded.
All this was flooded. All the water to this freeway. To the top of the freeway.
Had like over here, you had like 8 feet of water.
Okay.
So, shit, look at 8 feet of water.
Yeah.
You know, that 18 wheeler.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my dude there. You know, but other than that, bro, you know, like I said, boy, if I ever hit the lottery,
Yeah.
I'm about so many lots and stuff like that, I'm gonna own half of New Orleans.
Yeah. It's still up for the taking, huh?
It's still up for the taking, and they're giving it away. And see what that's why I be getting on. Well, I see why he came this way. I should have followed him. Yeah. Because you gotta, even if you into that life, you know, you into the, you know, that life, make your money work for you.
Yeah.
You know, they got too many auctions around you could go to, you know, and buy property, you know, condemned property. You know, fix it up and sell it, or fix it up and rent it out. You know, what?
We see everybody looking for the quick fix, the scam.
Scam. You know, everybody want to scam down here. And see, I ain't that type of man. You know, scamming is cool. Everything got its place.
How do you like these poses leaning and all that? They ain't fixed them yet.
Man, yeah. When you put in a work request, put in one. We will go to City Hall today. Me and you. Yeah, all right. And when your grandson graduate college,
Yeah.
they might get to it.
They might.
Yeah. Because what it is, you got so much corruption into the political system down here that don't nobody want to take a blame for nothing, but everybody want the money. You know, like they fighting with down here on these high water prices.
Yeah.
But you got in every other block, you got a water main broke. So that water man making the
price, the water
on, and they charging the customers. You know, you got old people around you with $1,000 water bill. That ain't never had a water bill like that.
Damn.
And that's the problem, bro.
There ain't nothing they can do about it?
Say, bro. Yeah, it's got a lot to do for it.
Element Steel. Stainless. They used to be the steel company.
Yeah, that's it, bro. That's what I'm saying. All that was steel
Oh,
company.
that's a park now. Huh? That's a whole
It's a park. Well, that always was a park. Now, back in the 20s, that used to be what they call like row houses. That's what they call it, row houses. You know, that old, you know, people that didn't have their money stayed all along, because they had railroad tracks up here.
Okay.
You know, but all that homosexual and that rebel shit, they got, you know, they fighting down here not to take down none of their statues. Damn. Yeah, you know, they fighting down here for that. But I'm talking about if something that I got disrespect somebody else, I need to check what I got.
Period.
So that's why.
But then you got to watch too. What part am I disrespecting? You just don't like my shit, or is it really disrespectful?
You got to have a man reason.
Yeah.
And we as black people, we got a reason for that. That's why I tell people, you'll never see me wearing Saints apparel.
Yeah.
Because that leaf, that Florida leaf, they used to brand you down here when you was a slave. If you ran away, you got one. You ran away twice, you got two. The third time, they was cutting off something. So why should I look at that symbol as being a good symbol because you got it on the football team? When if I take and change that symbol and put the swastika on there, you gonna have a baby fit.
So that symbol that the Saints rep is the ex-slave symbol?
It's called the Florida leaf. It's an ex-slave symbol. They used to brand the slaves. If you ran away, you get one. When you got up to 3, they either cut something off, a finger, a foot, or whatever.
Damn.
And when I told that to some people, I said, well, let's remove that and put the swastika in the middle of the field. I guarantee you the Jewish community will come and y'all will change it. Yeah. So if it's disrespectful and harmful to them, why? Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They got people that go up there and paint it.
Yeah.
They was hiring for it. You know, when the people asked me about it, I cursed them people out. Boy, I ain't going that high. Yeah, God would have gave me Wayne. You know what I mean? Yeah, all right.
We're on top of the city, man.
Yeah, we coming through the city. That's old Dixie Brewery. Then I took the Silver Dome thing.
Okay.
That was the famous beer they used to. That's Falstaff Bill. Used to have the beer down here. All that's gone. That's the major construction company down here, Bowl Brothers. They hot. There's one thing about Bowl Brothers. They hire black for they hire anything. You know. And that you was sitting on and look at the new jail.
That's the biggest new construction is the new jail. That's the newest construction.
And all the money they scammed to build that. But I'm talking about you wouldn't have no need for a jail to see the Florida leaf. How they got it all over. But if I go out there tonight and paint a swastika, I guarantee they're gonna have it painted by tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that all I'm saying is, if something that offends me as a people, you should not want to use that.
Yeah.
But if it offends you, you want me to get rid of it.
Yeah, you want me to be upset with you.
Yeah. You know, that's just like the way it's working now. Back in the 80s and 90s when you had Cube and them, NWA and them talking about fuck the police and all that, and they was talking about their situation, different little slang like Master P, you heard me?
Yeah.
Now you see it all through the white sitcoms.
Uh-huh.
And you know, in their shows. So now it's good to say all that.
Yeah.
But before they said we had bad grammar or we talk ebonics.
Yeah.
Black people just got a certain swagger on anything. You could throw them a pork chop. And by the time it get through 10 black families, you got 10 different ways to cook that one pork chop.
That part.
Yeah.
And it's a steak now.
Yeah. Shit. Black people could cook some stuff and put in the pot. Where you think gumbo come from?
Yeah.
You know, you say you want some gumbo.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We good now. You got to schedule that on your next trip. Yeah. Nah. But say, bro, you know what I tell people? What I am and who I am. You know, why you look at me, the first thing they say, who you hate white people? I said, no, I love my black people. And they can't say nothing because I'm like a father because I consider most of the people know me, call me Uncle Richard.
Okay.
So I be like that. I call most of the people I be with nephew.
Okay.
Because in a way I am. Because
you accepted that role. You're taking on that role.
So that means I'm gonna give you the best advice. And when they call game, like I tell people, all game is telling you my actual life experience in life. I'm telling you the do's and the don'ts. But I also tell you what worked for me might not work for you. But I tell people, if you don't want nothing dirty to happen to you, don't do it to nobody else. If you don't want nobody to call you a bitch, don't you call nobody else a bitch. That's simple, plain just being a man.
Yeah.
You know, you different than me. You might wear it, like you say, the Crips and the blood. I could be around a motherfucker wearing all red and all blue. I'm looking at the character of the person that's wearing the material.
That part.
Yeah. I wouldn't trade. I always tell people, my family, I said, well, if I die for y'all, I said, God said he gonna send me back and I gotta come back any other color than black, we fight. You know, because I love who I am.
Yeah.
And I love my black people. We just gotta love each other.
That part. Dog.
Yeah. Shit.
So what part of New Orleans is this?
All right, now we going off into Jefferson Parish.
Yeah, we look like they done fixed up some stuff.
Yeah, well, see, we in Jefferson Parish.
Okay.
All right. Like over there's the Gulf Coast. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, you can get you one of them. I'd say if I had all the money in China, I wouldn't buy a house over there.
Yeah.
You know, I can help. You know, LeBron one. I'm gonna take where I am and fix it up and make it where they stay.
Yeah.
That's the kind of person I'm gonna put it back. I want a school just like you want a school.
Yeah.
I want a school.
Okay.
I want to teach COINTELPRO in my school.
They got some nice houses over here behind the gate, huh?
Oh yeah. Now when we go out in the east, you can ride with me, go pick up my wife.
Yeah.
When we go out there, I'm gonna bring you through east over. That's where all the football players and all that stay.
Okay.
You know, Baby and them.
Okay.
You know, from Cash Money Records, that's where all of them stay back over there. You know. But see, bro, you know, it's just a place stuck in time. You know, and I'm telling you, they got some places in Louisiana where they still calling black people boy.
You lying.
I read my God, I'm telling you. They got places down here in Louisiana, they still talking, oh, Mr. Charlie, store up in the, you know. Man, where we went at for a funeral? I don't want to lie. And dude said, oh, man, you got to go to Mr. Paul. So I went back there, I'm a swagger like I am. I'm old as black pepper. I'm like, who is Paul? That's Mr. Paul. I said, well, fuck, my name is Mr. Bruce. Now, what's that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they told us we wasn't welcome back there too often. You know, because, you know, my mama used to say that. She said, sometimes, son, you got to humble yourself, but it hurts me to do that.
Yeah.
You know, especially to somebody that's sitting there trying to disrespect me. You know, I'd rather eat shit with a fucking knitting needle, you know, than before I do that. What, yeah, bro? But I tell anybody, man, come on down, have some fun. You know,
Get your ass on back home.
Yeah, hang with Buckwheat. You understand? And
my man.
We gonna run through the quarters if that's what y'all want to see. And I tell people.
So what's all this down here? These look real old down here.
Well, see, this is what you call old metairie.
Okay.
This is considered old metairie.
Old metairie.
Old metairie. And it's old too. But this is where you got a lot of, you know, Caucasians stay back here. You know, the ones, you know, which we mingle, but it's where a lot of them stay at. You know, and like, you know, just like certain areas you knew not to go mess around with when you stayed in places where you stay, man. You don't go over there on that side. You know,
but you know what? I don't really remember ever being told that. I don't never remember, and maybe I just didn't give a damn. I don't really know, and I'm not saying it like I'm a tough dude, but L.A., California, you know, Atlanta, like I said, I'm pretty sure it exists. I guess, but I'm just in a place in my life where I'm like, nigga.
Oh, in California, say, bro, see up there around that triangle you call in California? The upper North California triangle where they grow all that milk. Oh, yeah, it's racist up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's racist up there. Now, I had to deliver some farm equipment up there. Oh, it's real racist up there. Oh, yeah.
Well, they keep it to themselves because they know damn well.
Well, bro, you know,
bring that shit out in the open if you want to.
But see, the whole problem with racism, and I tell people you got racism and then you got white supremacy.
Okay.
And when people ask me, say, you a racist, I tell them, no, I'm prejudiced.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not racist because in order to be racist, you got to control power. I don't control power where I can shut down economics, food, clothes, and shelter to no other person but myself. See, that's being supremacist, you know what I'm saying, and racist.
Okay.
I just love my black people. I advocate black first. You see what I'm saying? I just love my people, and I know the mistakes that my people are making, but I know who letting them make the mistakes. Okay. Like when I come up, you had trades in every school.
Yeah. We talked about
you know, they took them out the black, like we was talking about, they took them out the black schools, but the white schools still kept them. That's because they felt that, because the black children was going to a school, learning a trade, and you know we good at shit. And we didn't have to go to college for 4 or 5 years. We on a job, working.
Yeah.
So by the time that white dude done went to college 4 or 5 years, he's starting off on the ground level where you done been up. You see what I'm saying? And that's white supremacy. That's just like do you know until 1972 that being a homosexual was a mental illness? But this girl, Margaret Sanger, I tell people to research what I'm telling you, Margaret Sanger had the medical commission to take it out the MSD book. And they said the only way to kill the black race is to feminize the black race and to separate the black race. Because they got places in Florida where if a woman got a baby, a man can't come there. So if you take the black woman and separate the black woman and the black man, you breaking up the culture.
Well, I mean, they speak on that with the whole social, the welfare system and all of that. They gave you the money, but the requirement was the man couldn't be in the house. He couldn't be around. He couldn't exist to nothing.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But if you look closely at the welfare, I tell people, do your research. They got more white people on welfare than we do.
And they did. Truly, yeah. That's one of the things that's been proven too.
Yeah, but welfare was started and black people refused to get on it because they'd rather work for what we got. But nowadays, that's all people want, man. Get on, man. I'm gonna get on welfare, give me some food stamp. Well, what's that saying about the next generation that's looking at you? They gonna be looking for a game to run, so they don't have to work.
It worked for mama, so it worked for me.
And then a lot of these chicks, and I'm gonna tell you something about when they classify your kids as ADHD. To me, that mean ain't no daddy at home disorder. That's all that mean. You acting up in class, your daddy was there, you would. But they'll tell a black child that. So when they tell you that, and you go put your child on that medication, then that means your child qualifies for special education.
Yeah.
So being qualified for special education, the government automatically give a school $18,000 a year. Automatically. So when I go to a school, I count the people in the special education class. So if I know they're getting 18, they got 10 students, that's 180 racks they get.
Yeah.
First thing I asked the principal, what y'all trying to build, a golf course or something? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they look at me like they told my daughter, said, if we have a problem with your children, please don't send your dad. Because I went in there and put them in their place, and they looked at me like, that nigga ain't supposed to know all this.
Dang.
Yeah. My grandson ain't on no behavior medicine. I said, show me in the medical book where being a badass mean that you can't learn. And they couldn't answer that. And like I tell anybody, you go to them schools and see them young white teachers or them young other race of teachers, they're 23, 25 years old. All they gotta do is complete 24 months of being a teacher. They can't be fired. All they can do is be transferred. So what teacher that's spending $1,000 a month, cash money, or however they paying it, to send their child to a private school, and they gonna teach your child better than their children?
No.
That don't make no sense, son. That don't make no sense. And that's what's going on. I be telling people about that, and they be like, oh, bro, you just paranoid.
Is this thing working?
Yeah, the one in the back working.
No, that one ain't working.
The one right here. Right there, you see it?
Hold on, yeah, I got it.